In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Welcome to Midnight Storylines.
My name is Emily. I'm 27 years old, and I live with my older brother, Jackson, who is 5 years older than me. Our parents passed away when I was young, and Jackson raised me, protected me, and always made me feel safe. He was my best friend, my guardian, and the person I trusted the most in the world. 2 years ago, I met a man named Kevin. Kevin was kind, funny, and caring. He listened to me, remembered the little things about me, and made me feel special. He would bring me small gifts, surprise me with coffee, and say, "I'm so lucky to have you in my life." We talked about our future, a small house, maybe 2 kids, and a dog. I often shared stories about Kevin with Jackson. He would smile and say, "He sounds like a good guy. Emily, I'm happy for you." Sometimes, the three of us would spend time together, laughing and joking. Life felt perfect, a loving boyfriend and a caring brother who got along so well. But slowly, things started to change.
Kevin became distant. He stopped texting as much and no longer called me beautiful like he used to. When I asked if something was wrong, he would simply say, "I'm tired from work." Jackson also started pulling away. He stopped visiting, and when I invited him to lunch, he would reply, "I'm busy today." Deep down, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't want to believe it. One evening, I decided to surprise Kevin. I cooked his favorite dinner, pasta with garlic bread and chocolate cake. I packed everything and headed to his apartment. When I arrived, the door was silently ajar. Strange. Kevin always locked his door. I pushed it open slowly and moved toward the living room. That's when I saw them. Kevin and Jackson were sitting very close together on the couch. Kevin had his hand on Jackson's shoulder, and they were both laughing like they were sharing a secret. My heart started pounding. My brother, my boyfriend, why they were like this? Jackson looked up, his smile fading. Kevin jumped up, panicked. "Emily, it's not what it looks like," he said, his voice shaking. I couldn't say anything. My hands trembled. I dropped the food bags, pasta, and chocolate cake spilled onto the carpet. Tears filled my eyes as I ran out of the apartment. I didn't stop when they called my name. The cold night air hit my face, but it couldn't numb the pain inside me. I got home, locked the door, and cried on my bed. I couldn't stop seeing them together, laughing, hiding secrets. How could they do this? I trusted them, I loved them. Why hadn't they told me the truth? I didn't sleep that night. I just stared at the ceiling, asking questions I had no answers to. Was I not enough for Kevin? Why would Jackson hide something like this from me? How long had it been going on? The next day, my best friend Sarah called. She noticed the sadness in my voice and asked, "Emily, are you okay?" I broke down and told her everything. She listened quietly and then said, "You need to hear the truth from them, even if it hurts." Her words stayed with me. The next morning, I messaged Kevin and Jackson and told them to meet me at a small cafe in the park. When they arrived, guilt was written all over their faces. I sat down and said, "Tell me the truth. I need to know what's going on." Jackson looked down. Kevin held his breath. Jackson spoke first. "Emily, I never meant for this to happen. I didn't know how to tell you." Kevin added, "We didn't want to hurt you. We were just scared of how you would react." I asked, trembling, "How long has this been going on?" Kevin said, "About 6 months." My heart shattered again. "Why did you tell me?" I demanded. "You could have been honest instead of lying every day." They both apologized repeatedly. I stood up and said, "You broke my heart. I need time to heal and I need space. The days that followed were the hardest of my life. I cried every night. I didn't know who to trust anymore. The people I loved the most had hidden such a huge secret from me. Slowly, I began to heal. I started painting again, took long walks, and focused on myself. I stopped blaming myself. It wasn't my fault. A week later, I met Kevin and Jackson again. I told them, I forgive you, but things will never be the same. I need to build my own life now, and I meant it. Sometimes the people who hurt you the most are the ones you trust the most, but that doesn't mean your story ends there. You can heal, grow, and start over. If you like the story, then like, share, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to find wonderful dramatic stories here. We will meet in the next story, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.